movie and know what Beck is in. We have a few deals to talk through. Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas day 3. Gonna make our matcha and it is a Monday morning. I do not get Sunday scaries anymore, but I definitely used to when I didn't love my job. I know I'm probably gonna sound crazy, but I actually enjoy Mondays, which I know it's probably not a common feeling, but I do think it's also the fact that it's Q4. I'm pretty set with my quota. Definitely can always do more. And it's December. I don't know, the Christmassy vibes, everyone's kind of in a better mood. Look at the baby girl. Sit. Hi. I may or may not have only slept a few hours. At 12, I got in bed, was just like scrolling through TikTok and saw that everyone was hyping up this movie and know what Beck is in. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I tried to figure out if like someone re-uploaded it on YouTube. Someone did actually. So if you are also looking to watch Sidelined, it is on YouTube. I literally couldn't stop watching it. It is exactly what you need from a Wattpad story. You know what I mean? It's kind of giving like this generation's High School Musical. It is time to take out the baby girl. Let's get her clothed. Have her hoodie here and her coat. As per usual, it is cold, but I did see that next week, I can't believe I'm actually talking about weather right now. I have a super reactive dog, Harper. We have invested about 10K into her training to get her to be less reactive. She just has a lot of trauma. We adopted her when she was 6 years old, which is considered senior for a big dog. Walking her does give me a lot of anxiety, but I would do anything for her, as people do for their dogs. She's better now, not because she's less reactive, but because we know how to guide her. So for example, let me show you. Harper, Harper heel, Harper heel. Good girl. And she'll like walk by me and look at me. Gotta throw out her poop. Come on. Let's go. For anyone in their 20s though who is thinking about getting a dog, if you have the financial means to do it, I think you should. Because something about going on a walk and having a routine, as someone who has pretty moderate anxiety and depression, the routine has been really, really helpful because you literally cannot not walk them. It is 11 a.m. I finished all my meetings for the morning and now I do my actual work. I work in tech sales. For reference, a lot of my day does consist of a lot of internal meetings. I've noticed that as you start working larger and larger deals, it's not that you have more customer calls, which you probably do. It's more that you have to loop in like different resources at the company, which I think is a skill that should be talked about more often, is almost like knowing where to go to find the answer. You just got a glimpse of Corporate Sarah. I'm gonna get some emails out, clean up my Salesforce. If you know, you know. Something I really love about my job is I'm honestly friends with a lot of people that I work with, and I think that makes a world of a difference. Hi! We have a few deals to talk through. I think the most pressing one is probably said like we can do, but I think in theory, how does it look with I Instacart ordered the bulgogi today again, hoping that they would find it, and they did. This is what it looks like if you are ever interested in purchasing it at H Mart. If you are also just like bad about making sure you eat lunch every day, I'd highly recommend getting some sort of marinated meat because you can freeze it. I'm going to just toss in some rice so it's almost like a stir fry moment. This is, I think, ribeye meat. And like for $15 and the convenience of it, this usually lasts me 2 to 3 meals. Okay, this is definitely not hot enough, but it's fine. Getting my kimchi out. A beautiful kimchi. Taste test. I love like the hard ones. Whew. It's sour, but the spice does not overpower it. This is my lunch. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know why, but I've been really procrastinating like taking my meds, which is not good. I am on Prozac and Wellbutrin.
Whatever it is. Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Let me see. Good girl. I'm hosting a little cookie exchange on Friday, and I figured why not do some crafts when everyone is here. So I ordered a few things. Number one, most irrelevant. I really love the Color Wow like hair solutions. So look at these custom ornaments that you can make. And then I got acrylic paint markers. People can write a message on them, and then we can put it on my Christmas tree, and if they want to take some home, I have more than enough for that. Everyone's been talking about this movie, Meet Me at Christmas, I think. My all-time favorite rom-com, though, will forever be The Proposal. But if we're talking about Christmas, it's absolutely The Holiday. There is nothing that will ever compete to what The Holiday can get. This is really rare, so I'm gonna tell everyone very proudly. I pay for my own Netflix subscription. Honestly, in my past relationships, I was using like every single one of my exes, and then I don't know why I recently bought the subscription, but I kind of was like, I am an independent woman. That's literally not true. Like, all my other streaming services are from Jeff. It's 7:20 p.m. and I just realized I was invited to a silent auction tonight that was to raise money for the disaster that happened in Valencia, but I just completely blanked on it. If you are struggling to make friends wherever you are, or in Chicago, I do think a book club is a really great way to join really great way to find a community, because you immediately have something to talk about with everyone in the group. And I think over time, like when you see people regularly, that's when you become friends. Like people talk about how you go to the gym every day and that's how you find new friends, because it's not because you go to the gym and that's where they are. It's because you see them repeatedly. I heard it takes on average 6 to 7 times of interactions, or 6 to 7 interactions, for someone to feel like they're getting close to you and becoming friends. I've noticed that trend among everyone I know. Usually like the first few hangouts is like getting to know each other, very surface level, but I think the 6th, 7th hangout is when we get to learn about each other's sense of humor, which is honestly like the most important part of friendship to me. I'm watching Therapist right now. Fun fact, I actually met him at a party that Benny Blanco was throwing at Coachella, and he was so nice, and he's exactly how he portrays himself online. I didn't get any photos, I just wanted to kind of live in the moment. It definitely felt like a fever dream though.